What is up, guys? TFG, the forest guy, as I am walking in the wintry wonderland that is Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, I am not someone that is afraid of the snow. I've lived in snowy places. I've lived in Maryland. I've lived in Colorado, so snow is nothing to me. But it is super hilarious how in North Carolina people are so terrified of the snow. And it is just amazingly quiet out here. It is just deserted. There's like nobody on the road, and it's crazy. The empty streets of Raleigh, North Carolina. I actually feel like I'm in Colorado. There's one car coming. He's gonna brave the elements, but this is what it is. North Carolina in the snow. The wintry wonderland. This is actually pretty cool. It's actually really refreshing to see snow, because I don't see snow very often, as I am no longer in a northern state or a western state where snow is so common. But here in North Carolina, snow is not common, unless you live in the western side of the state where snow is more common to happen than in eastern North Carolina. But yeah, it is it's desolate out here, but it is truly beautiful to see just the roads so empty and so quiet in such a big city like Raleigh, North Carolina, in the Triangle. So I decided to take a little bit of a stroll down the street here, just to get out of the house. It's gotten too hot for me in the house, so I'm taking a little bit of a stroll around the block while nobody wants to be out on the streets. The snow, I just think it's refreshing and it is beautiful, and I love it, man. I love the elements. I love being outside and just the nature, and just how beautiful the snow is. You can hear the snow under my feet as I'm out here. Oh man, let me know if you're in North Carolina and you're in any part of the state and has gotten some snow. But it is just breathtaking to be out here. There's not too many days like this where you get to just kind of walk. You could probably almost walk on the highway. I'm not gonna try walking on the freeway, but you could almost just walk in the roads as walking past, because there are no cars or trucks on the road except for maybe a few people who are braving the elements, like I said. But it is just beautiful out here. The empty road that is Raleigh. It is just empty out here on Briar Creek Parkway. It is absolutely empty out here on Briar Creek Parkway. And just, oh man. Now there's snow on the ground. You can see my boots right there. It is really hard. It's not very powdery. A lot of it's kind of just frozen to the ground because of how cold it is outside. But this is just spectacular to see. I'm sure other parts of Raleigh and Durham and Chapel Hill are completely deserted as well. like it is out here. The good news is we didn't lose power. And there was a lot of people that thought that we were going to lose power, but we didn't end up losing power. We were actually fortunate enough to not lose power, or I should at least say we haven't lost power yet. We haven't lost power yet. It could still happen, but I don't think it really will. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of this game I used to play called Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. If anybody has ever played the game Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, knows that everybody disappears except for the one person you're playing as in the game. And it's kind of like this. It is kind of like this. Not a soul out here. Empty, desolate, just feeling abandoned. Yes, so welcome to my snow vlog. Been trying to figure out what I'm going to post on YouTube right now without doing the driving content anymore, and it's been a little bit hard to figure out what I want to post. One of the things I haven't really talked about is trying to get into doing daily vlogs. It's super hard to do daily vlogs with the current job I have, where I have to go to my job every day and I can't film and I can't make videos. So all that time that I'm spending at my job, where I'm, doing my job and stuff, I can't film. And all that time, I could be doing a vlog, but I can't because I'm not allowed to do videos anymore at the job. So when I get home in the evening times, there's really no time because the day is already gone for me to really do a vlog. So it kind of resorts to me doing vlogs on the weekends, which is what I'm kind of wanting to do now, is do vlogs on the weekends and start to bring some vlogs to you guys. Because I think vlogs are cool. I think it's really cool to document, just my journey through life. And this is one of those moments where, hey, it's snow in Raleigh, North Carolina. There's snow on the ground. The roads are deserted. There's nobody out. It's quiet as hell. And I think that's pretty cool. Something you guys might like to see. Especially with some of you guys that are, in those northern states that are probably laughing right now, saying, look at these people in North Carolina, scared as hell to be of the snow and the ice. And I know my people from Minnesota and up in the New England states and the Midwest are like, that is hilarious, that's snow. And that's okay, because we don't get snow down here very often. So it's fun to see it out here, and it's fun to just be out in it. I love snow. I think snow's great. Not a crazy fan of the cold, but in the time that I've spent in states like Maryland and Colorado, I've gotten used to the snow. I remember my first winter in Maryland. We got 3 feet of snow that year, and I-70 and I-81 were shut down for like several days, and it was crazy. And I remember being stranded at my job and trying to get home, and the snow just wouldn't let up, and it's crazy. And the time I spent in Colorado, I had an opportunity to see a lot of snow and drive in blizzards from Colorado Springs to Denver, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I did get tired of the snow eventually, but I did miss it a little bit. And to see some snow out here is cool, really awesome. I'm walking out into the middle of Briar Creek Parkway. Let's just stand in the middle of Briar Creek Parkway. This is something you just never get to do. I'm standing in the middle of the intersection of Briar Creek Parkway and TW Alexander Drive. I'm just standing out here in the middle. because there is nobody out here. It's crazy. Just gonna keep walking down and walk back up a little bit.